Knowledge doesn't just build empires, it decides who controls them. Every great empire, every legendary leader, every revolutionary thinker had one thing in common. They trained their minds to see what others could not. And today, you're going to learn how to do the same. Most people go through life believing intelligence is something you're born with. But here's the truth. Intelligence isn't a gifted a weapon you forge. It's not about IQ points or test scores. It's about conditioning your brain to think sharper, faster, and more strategically than anyone else in the room. This is cognitive edge, conditioning a mental system designed to push you beyond average, beyond smart, into a realm where you operate with precision, power, and control. By the end of this, you won't just feel a little smarter, you will know how to weaponize your mind to dominate any challenge. Step 1. Create cognitive tension. Comfort is the silent killer of intelligence. When life feels easy and predictable, your brain goes on autopilot. It stops adapting, it stops growing. But when you step into situations where failure is possible, where discomfort is real, your brain wakes up, it sharpens, it learns to survive and then to thrive. How to do this? Debate someone smarter than you. Let them challenge your beliefs until you sharpen them into steel. Take on high-stakes tasks where mistakes carry consequences. Your brain learns best when it knows failure isn't an option. Put yourself in situations that scare you: public speaking, tough negotiations, or learning an unfamiliar skill. Every time you push into discomfort, you're rewiring your brain to see opportunities where others see danger. This is how you build mental muscle. Step 2. Master predictive thinking. Imagine walking into a room and already knowing how the conversation will unfold. That's predictive thinking, the ability to read patterns, anticipate outcomes, and shape them to your advantage. How to do this? Study people relentlessly. Watch their habits, body language, and emotional triggers. Look for patterns in how events usually unfold, in arguments, meetings, or even casual conversations. Constantly ask yourself, what's about to happen next, and what can I do to influence it? The more you practice, the sharper your instincts become. Soon, you're not reacting, you're predicting. You're steering outcomes while everyone else is just trying to keep up. Step 3. Train mental agility. Most people cling to one plan, and when it collapses, so do they. But mental agility, the ability to pivot, instantly makes you untouchable. How to do this? Practice solving problems with shifting rules. Games, puzzles, or projects where things change midway. Force yourself to argue both sides of an idea. This trains your brain to see from every angle. Embrace change in your routine. Learn new skills. Take on challenges that force you to adapt fast. When you master agility, chaos doesn't break you. It becomes your environment. While others freeze, you move seamlessly into plan B, C, or D. That's real power. Step 4. Dominate through unpredictability. Predictability is weakness. The moment people know your next move, you lose control. True power comes from keeping others off balance. How to do this? Break your own patterns. Change how you respond. Change your timing. Change your approach. Conceal your real intentions. Share only fragments of your plan, enough to mislead, never enough to expose. Sometimes create false trails. Let people believe they've figured you out while you're executing something entirely different. Unpredictability makes you untouchable. It forces people to waste energy trying to decode you, while you move freely in the shadows. Step 5. Harness emotional intelligence. Logic might win arguments, but emotions win people. If logic is the sword, emotional intelligence is the hand that wields it. How to do this? Learn to read micro-expressions, tone, and subtle shifts in body language. They reveal more than words ever will. Master active listening. Don't listen to reply, listen to understand. Control your own emotions first. Once you master your state, you can project whatever serves you. Confidence.com, even intimidation. With emotional intelligence, you don't just understand people, you control how they respond to you. That's influence at its highest level. Step 6. Apply the 48-hour Mastermind Rule. Here's where most people fail. They move too fast. They celebrate a win, or they crumble after a loss, and they miss the real lesson. The 48-hour rule forces you to pause, reflect, process. How to do this? Sleep on big decisions. Give your subconscious 48 hours to connect the dots. After a success or failure, review it. What worked? What didn't? What pattern can you use for next time? Brainstorm alternate paths. 7. If your plan worked, that's how you stay adaptable. This habit transforms experiences into wisdom. Every move sharpens your edge until precision becomes second nature. Why this works? When you condition your mind like this, something incredible happens. You stop reacting to life, and you start controlling it. Stress stops being a burden and becomes a trigger for clarity. Chaos stops being a threat and becomes your playground. Your intelligence becomes deadly, not just sharper, but strategic. You won't just survive under pressure, you'll dominate. And here's the truth. When you think like this, the world bends. People see your confidence, your precision, your presence, and they follow it, even if they don't understand why. What is your next step? This is your challenge. Here's your challenge. Over the next 7 days, pick one of these steps: cognitive tension, predictive thinking, mental agility, unpredictability, emotional intelligence, or the 48-hour rule, and apply it ruthlessly. Push yourself until you feel uncomfortable. That's where growth is hiding. Then come back here and share your experience. What did you try? What changed? What did you learn? Remember, knowledge doesn't just build empires, it decides who rules them. And now, it's your turn to rule.